Yeah, that's outstanding. Well, good. I think we've covered a tremendous amount here. We've covered really kind of like the why of the extranet, juxtaposing it to the intranet. We've talked about some of the user stories that go into it, like one of the components user stories, whether it be data or e-commerce or working with collaboration. All of these things are part and parcel of the modern extranet. Talked a little bit about security. Is there anything else there, Sherry, that you think in closing that we should cover in terms of, setting expectations of why anybody would need to consider this? Something where like, if you have over 100 customers or you have more than $3 million in sales, is there something really like that?
Honestly, no. No, you could be a two-person shop and still utilize an extranet, and you can be a 2,000-person shop and still need it. It really just depends on what your goal as an organization is.
Yeah.
One thing that I would add kind of is what the future of extranets look like. And we already spoke quite a bit about AI and how we feel like that would be beneficial. But
Yeah.
you also have kind of changes in technology in terms of augmented reality and virtual reality. You have Apple's new headset that's going to be launching. You have Ray-Ban smart glasses that have already launched. You have Meta VR. There may be more engagement coming our way in terms of extranets. We know Microsoft is always kind of following their ever-evolving path. So you're definitely going to see a lot more happening in this space, but none of it should stop you from looking into the solution today. Everything that Microsoft builds now is future facing. So whatever their roadmap kind of leads, as long as you pick the right framework, you're never going to be left behind.
Yeah, well said. That's a really good outline of a futurescape, because what you identified there is another paradigm shift in how we engage with content, and we're just learning to consume and get our heads around AI, and now that's going to come out, and that's going to be a bunker
Yeah.
buster right there for sure. Well, thanks, Sherry, for coming on the show. I think we covered a lot of things that are very useful, very helpful for people to understand the why and how and maybe what that path looks like. Maybe we can come together on another podcast and really talk about all the different starting points and tease some of that out. But I want to thank you for being on the show today. As always, appreciate you.
Thank you very much. Take care, Frank. It was fun.
Well, there you have it. Customer extranets are not so much something that is a nice to have. Maybe they are a must have. And if you're wanting to keep customers, if you're wanting to get customers, if you're wanting to optimize your operations, then ultimately this is something that you need to think about clearly, and you want to have something that's secure and compliant. And that seems to make this Microsoft extranet SharePoint solution with all the other technologies around Power Automate to make it something that is very dynamic. Folks, if you want to be successful, let's go get it.